What is up, YouTube? My name is Desiree and welcome back to another video. Today I've kind of shifted the mood of my videos. I know I'm usually kind of upbeat and fast-paced and exciting, but I also want to take the time to acknowledge things in my life that have happened that have got me to this point, as well as really people. So, I don't want to take very long introducing anything, and I also don't want to downplay how serious this conversation is and the events that have led up to this point. So, I just really want to take the time to acknowledge people in my life that have made a big impact. And I don't know how often I will do these, or they might be few and far between. They might be every month. I'm not very sure. But I know that this one is really burdening my heart. The Lord is really wanting me to get this out there to the person that it's for. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay. So, this might be a emotional video, but this is actually for a coach that was in my life. You could probably see it in the title. His name is Dillard, and he was, I have my notes right here. He was, I believe, I want to say junior year, second semester junior year. He was either my world studies teacher or my social studies teacher. I have no clue which one it was, but I think it was like either I want to say it was fifth or sixth period, because I remember having lunch before one of those. Vaguely remember, if you can tell. And so I just want to set the scene up for anybody who is watching. What had happened during that time, I was dating someone that, to be honest, I really shouldn't have been dating. And I was really in the world at this point in my life. I was dabbling in drugs and really influenced by my peers, as well as things that I saw online. So most days I would skip class, and whenever I was in class, I wasn't really paying attention. Not to say that I'm a horrible student, but my focus was somewhere else. My priorities were somewhere else than what they should have been, and they should have been in school, but they were not. I just want to, I don't know if you remember this, Coach Dillard, but one day I had came to school high, and I remember, I came back from lunch, and I was not to over exaggerate it or boost it, but I was out of it, to say the least. And I remember sitting in class, and this was whenever the Lord was starting to work through me. He was like, I felt convicted, but I didn't know what conviction was. And I just felt bad for what I had did. And I kind of started walking through my emotions internally during class. I should have been paying attention. But I felt bad, and I was like, I need to change. Something needs to change, because this is not right. Excuse my cat. Bad, come here. Come here, Bad. And so I remember sitting in the room. Bad, come here. Be quiet, please. You're being rude. I remember sitting after class, and everybody had left at this point. I believe it was the end of the day. I'm not really sure. And I remember sitting in class and just thinking, I can't keep going like this. And I needed an adult to talk to. Not to say that my my parents weren't there to talk to, but I needed someone other that wasn't going to punish me or condemn me for what I was doing, that could actually work through my feelings. And I remember sitting at my desk and I was like, I looked up at you, coach, and I was like, can we talk? And I just remember bawling my eyes out. It makes me kind of sad right now. I remember bawling my eyes out and I was like, I know this is not the life that I want to live, coach. I know it's not the way that I want to keep going. I want to do better for myself. I want to be a good kid. I want to complete my senior year in good standings. And if I'm being honest, you talked to me. You were like, I'm glad you recognize how you're feeling and what you're going through right now. And you were like, the decision is yours. And I'll never forget, the decision is yours. And the decision was mine. Did I immediately change? No, sad to say I did not. But I know how you made me feel. You made me feel heard. You made me feel validated. And most importantly, you made me feel loved, coach. You made me feel loved and that I had a place to go to. Ultimately, the school year ended. I don't even know what grade I got in that class. I probably got a B or something like that. And so life went on. I ended up graduating. It was 2020 whenever I did. So honestly, school kind of ended. Luckily though, it was during spring break and I had good grades at that point, so I didn't have to do school anymore. And over that time, I moved in with a family friend and lived with her for a year. She taught me some amazing stuff. How to save, how to get my life in order, how to budget, everything. How to shop for food. I didn't even know how to shop for food. And so she just helped me work through that. And ultimately, I got my own apartment. Would want to say March of 2021. I just turned 18 and then I ended up moving, gave my life to Christ. Ended up finding a college to go to, ended up moving, and I was still in the limbo of giving my life to Christ versus living for Christ. So that was interesting. I ended up leaving college, and through college, I found a job at the Tulsa Dream Center. And at first I was a TA, a teacher's assistant. And then I moved on to being an actual teacher. Summer, I was with pre-KK. Then this year, this most recent year, I became the pre-KK teacher, lead teacher. And then now I'm over the STEM program, coding and everything, and all sorts of stuff. I've had some amazing partnerships with a couple of leaders in the community. What else? I got married. What else happened? To say the least, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being there. I know you're a coach. I know this and that, football, life, hoorah. But really, thank you for being a teacher, and thank you for being so committed to your students. Thank you for being committed to me. And thank you for listening, because you had no clue what that conversation then would have led to now. And who's to say? I mean, I still got more life to live. Dang. Kind of sounds like anyways. That's kind of funny. But I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have that conversation with you. That was a key conversation in my life, and I needed that. And I really appreciate who you are as a person and your character and your integrity, Coach. I might have not remembered a single thing that you taught in class, but I remember how you made me feel. And I remember how you validated me and my feelings, and understanding that I'm a kid in a big world, growing up with a lot of influences, but you stuck to your beliefs and values, and I appreciate that. Before I get even more sappy, I just wanted to throw all that out there and let you know how you've impacted me and my story. So there was one more thing I wanted to mention. I did remember watching The Iron Giant. I even wrote it down. I was like, I remember watching that. I don't remember what was there, but I remember watching that. So it's my personal assignment to watch it sometime this week to try to remember what happened. I hope that made you laugh. Anyways, I hope you don't mind me posting this on YouTube. It just seems better than a text, you know? But Coach Dillard, you are one of the reasons why I am where I am today. I appreciate you, and I love you. I'll see you later, fam.